Would you consider this one of the best builds in 2K21? Leave something in the comments if you want to. I'm not going to force you, but just take a look. Best builds in 2K. What is the best build in 2K? What would you consider a good build? What would you consider a bad build? These are questions that I ask myself when it comes to best build in the game, because it really goes off of play style, what you like to do, what you actually do. What does the team that you play with actually need? And what would randoms, if you know that time comes you have to play with randoms, what would gravitate to them the most? Now, originally I'm a center. Center is my position in 2K. It's usually what I normally play playing 2K. But to start off this year, it wasn't always like that because, well, sometimes you make a build that on paper looks good, but in reality that build isn't that good. You know, I had a two-way stretch glass cleaner as my very first center build, and right off rip, two-way stretch glass cleaner. Think of that, two-way stretch glass cleaner. Now, I don't know about y'all, but my 2K lingo is very simple. If it's stretch in your name, it means you is a female dog. I'm sorry. Somebody's got to say it. Somebody has got to say it. If you got stretch in your name, you automatically are assumed a female dog. You's a female dog. That's what you is. It's all right, though. I had one of them to start the game, and I get it. You think, man, this ain't gonna happen to me. I got post move lockdown. I got this, that, and the third. I got 95 strength, blah, blah, blah. Bruh, you still gonna get gone at, bro, because you got stretch in your name. So what's the best build? What's the best center build? Right now, the gameplay that you're witnessing and you're watching, I'm using a glass cleaning lockdown. Now, for you to see the actual build, or me actually build the build, I'm going to have to leave the link to that video in my description, because it was a rant video after my two-way stretch glass cleaner been annihilated out in the wreck. So I had to make a new build, a new center, which now led to the build you see on your screen now. Now, like I said before, is a center build worth it? Is it worth making a center? Do you just go with a undersized power forward and kind of be good with that, you know? But when you look at it, in a sense, that really can be a positive and a negative, because who really runs their offense through a center, so to speak, anymore? I mean, this is in 1970s. You know, this is in 1970s. This is in 1985. You know, this is 2020, 2K20. 2K21. Sorry, not 2K20, 2K21. Are you really gonna make an undersized power forward and get all the fame, quick stepping out everything, and then go outside, which y'all normally do? You know, do you become the primary ball handler as that 6'7", 6'8" power forward with Hall of Fame quick first step that's playing a 5? There's positives and there's negatives when it comes to 5s and power forwards. Now, I have both. My best jump shot video is my power forward. I love that player. That player is very, very goated. But the issue with him is it says 95 rebound for him. It says it. It's there. You can watch it. You can see it. He has, Hall of Fame rebound chaser or gold rebound chaser, whatever you want to have on there. Box. All that good stuff, right? But he still, unfortunately, doesn't get boards in a manner that the stats say he should. And that's probably because of his size. So then I go to this 7'1" center, and the positive about him is there's, you get a lot more animations because you're bigger. But the con to him is he can't shoot. His stats say he can shoot, but there's no basis for big men, man. I get it. I get it. This is what we wanted. This is what we asked for. Back in the days of 2K18 and 19, when centers were able to get the same shots as guards, we were complaining back in them days, or maybe not we. No, I'm going to include you because doggone well you was doing it too. When you was out there getting sprayed by them stretch fours, them stretch bigs, and that two-way stretch that was in 2K18, you was mad when you was getting sprayed by him. Snatched back by him and sprayed by him. So, back in them days we were saying, man, why you gotta be 7 feet or 7'1" and you get to shoot the same shot as everyone else? I was one of those guys too. But now, I'm that guy who is 7'1" with no base. I gotta come out here and shoot base 38. Base 38 is what I gotta shoot. I mean, base 38. That shot is not good. It's not good. It's not good. When you go from shooting the pure joy and water of my power forward shot, link will be in the description to his jump shot. Make sure you go check that out if you're watching this video and you're struggling to shoot. Get your percentage up by shooting that jumper. But yeah, if 38's not a good shot, it's not it. It's not it anymore. And it's so crazy because last year I loved 38. But the difference between 38 last year and the 38 this year is that the fact that quick draw is not in the game. So 38 back then, I could speed it up to silver and be good. But then you put it on gold and you'll be good too, But then you come to this year and you put it in if you put 38 in the jump shot creator, you can't just shoot plain 38 faster. So you got to put a release on it. But 38 base is just ugly. Like no release really go with it like that, And then when you put on base 38, like regular 38, it seems like it ain't fast. It's pain out here trying to shoot. The gameplay you're watching, I wasn't even on 38 yet. I was shooting Giannis Antetokounmpo. I put on Giannis shot. That's how down bad I was. I was literally in these games using this center yesterday. Was it yesterday? What's yesterday? Yesterday was Saturday. Yes, yesterday. During our runs, I was using this center and I was literally about to just cycle through every shot in the game until I found mine. You know how annoying that is? Because meanwhile, while you're trying to cycle through your shot and you're trying to learn a new shot, you out here getting sweats in the rack. Even though yesterday's run for us was not bad. I may start streaming our runs so you people who want to watch can see that, see it in its entirety instead of a highlight game out of the runs. But you can't even test a shot, man, because it's too sweaty out here. It's too sweaty out in this rec room to test your shot. So what do? Well, you go to what's familiar, and that's base 38. Now I'm gonna try to give base 38 another day. As you, when I show my badges in the beginning of this game, you can see that we're a little badge poor. You know, we ain't, you know, we're a little badge poor. We ain't got the badges necessary right now. So you know, you can't really judge the shooting right now, because all I really got is catch and shoot, I believe, on silver. So give it a couple more badges, couple more weeks of getting some badges, and maybe, you know, I feel different about 38. But as of right now, man, I don't. As of right now, man, 38's not good. Nothing's really good. And that's what, you know, titles into the whole topic of the day. Is the build you're using actually the best build? Or is it the build that got all the badges? Because that's the thing. Are best builds considered builds with a lot of badges? Or builds with ratings? Or is best build just literally something that you put in the title of a video just to get clicks and views, like I'm going to do with this one? Because this one is really a discussion. It's really just a one-sided discussion with myself, which will become a debate or a open discussion if you as the viewer decide to comment on this video and leave your opinion. But as of right now, I'm just in a room talking to myself, asking myself questions like a weirdo. But it is what it is. Think what you think. But I'm going to title this video Best Center Build and disappoint all my viewers that click it looking for it. I don't care. But yes, sir. Now, like I was saying, what's considered a build? Is it best build? Is it the badges or is it the ratings? Because a lot of times there's a such thing as too many badges. Like for instance, if you are a 2-guard or an off-ball player, right, and you got 30 shooting badges, right, you really only need, as a shooter, deep threes, catch and shoot, is it hot shot or hot start, hot zone hunter, you know, and what, that's pretty much it, right? I mean, you don't really need green machine because you really should know your shot. So that's what, how many badges did I name? Like 4 or 5? You got 30 of them. So even if you put them 5 badges to Hall of Fame, that's 4 clicks, that's gonna be 20. You still have 10 badges left. Which what? Then you experiment, put them on random things, you know what I'm saying? So what makes a build the best build? That's questions that I ask myself. What makes the build the best build? I have a center build right here. Center can dunk, center can rebound, the center can defend, and the center can shoot. How much better can you get? What else could you expect? You want to post up? Have you ever tried to post up in a rec game? They ain't going for that. You would get doubled down and reached on, and you will probably get ripped, because as you can see, my center has no playmaking. So, is it the best build? From what you've seen out of my build with the stats and the badges, is that considered the best build? Or is there a build out there that gives you more badges, which in the meantime will make you think that it's better? What if that build that you thought was the best build goes out there and gets cooked by a build like mine that has less badges, around the same stats, and you get cooked because you out here with, 47 badges on the player that, you really only utilize 6 of those 47 badges, especially as a center. Because I mean, as a center, you ain't gonna be the first option to shoot. You really the last. So as a center, what do you need? Dunking and rebounding with a little bit of a shot so you can kind of space the floor. How often are you gonna get the ball? Are you gonna get the ball enough to put on corner specialist? Do you really stand in the corner? Because I put on corner specialist, and every time I put that thing on, I'm end up shooting from the wing. Top of the key. See what I'm saying? So that's some food for thought. This video is just here to play some food for thought. Ask yourself, what makes a build the best build? And does your answer make sense? Or is it one of those questions that there's not one answer to? You know what I'm saying? Is it that? Is that possible that there really is no such thing as a best build? It really just comes down to a build that just happens to get more badges than the other. But at the end of the day, y'all both, you and that quote unquote best build, may possibly have the same badges on. It's just that theirs might be one tier higher. Or, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, is it really a best build in the game, or is it just really, will it be, is that considered a Mandela effect? Like, we all believe that there's, I don't know. I'm just talking now. I'm just babbling now to make it to the end of the video. But yes, that the whole goal of this is to just ask yourself, is there a such thing as a best build in 2K?